And welcome back everyone to Napoleon Total War 3 3v3 battle replay today on Russia 5B map. Today's replay was posted to me by you, so thank you very much you for the replay. If you guys want to see your own replay featured here on this channel, there are 4 ways of contacting me. One, of course, is my Discord ID, but can post replays to me directly. Second is the same story for my email at scoutsofentertainment@gmail.com. Third is an invite link to join my Discord server at Scouts Reconnaissance, where you can post your replays into the Battle Replay sub-channel you will find there. Or you may tag me in any replay you so wish that you post on any Discord server. I do watch out for that all the time. If you guys want to help support the channel too, don't forget to leave a like on this video and subscribe, as it does greatly help out the YouTube algorithm. And tick the bell for notifications so you never miss a battle like this as it drops. Leave your own thoughts about this battle in the comment section below. And with that, let's get underway today. So, on the defending team today we have Imonoz, Opscc, and Greta. On the other team we have Timber, Daddy Mack, and QuickScratch. Now in front of us we've got France 1807 to 1814 Espagne. We've also got here Napoli. Don't see Napoli very often, but it's always nice to see them. And over here we have France 1798 Orient. Their opponents today are Sverige or Sweden. We've also got Sachsen, or the Kingdom of Saxony. And I thought I saw the other red team player, United Kingdom 1815, but I'll correct that later on if I'm wrong. On the map today, we've got 2 1-pointers on the 2 2-pointers and 3 1-pointers for a total of 7 points. Blue team seemingly controls 3 out of the possible, actually no, my bad, 4 out of the possible 7. So already, based on field position, they've taken the lead. Alright, France has seen their foe and they're going for him. Sweden seems seemingly unaware, or sorry, the Kingdom of Saxony is unaware of their presence and is about to be annihilated. They copped a huge morale hit in that charge, but they will possibly get away. It's tight. Got some hussars here and some dragoons. Well, the hussars obviously are the faster unit here. They're walking. Possibly because of the trees. I'm not entirely sure. But France gave up the chase there, so that's positive there for Saxony. I know I said Sweden sometimes, but the flag does trip me up from time to time. As much as I hate to admit that. You know, if you've got the time you can tell the difference, but in the heat of the moment it can be sometimes easy to mistake them. But that's enough excuse making for one day. Well, France 1798 here facing off against Sweden. With mainly just cav for now. I guess the blue team's just sort of monitoring this house to make sure that to see when the red team goes for it. Meanwhile, Napoli is approaching England. We've got England's artillery here, a set of 6-pounders, 3 of them. I'm not seeing any artillery here for Napoli just yet. Oh wait, there they are. 5 6-pounders. Okay, we've seen our first building taken. France has, what are these, some howitzers. Yep. Howitzers and what else? Some 8-pounders, 3 of them. So we've got a lot of firepower at a great vantage point here. England's in for a world of hurt, I reckon. He's going to have to pull back. He's going to have to pull back and fall back to Sweden, I reckon. Just to sort of escape this artillery. Saxony should probably take the long way around, try to regroup. I think if the red team wants to win this, they've got to try and force this battle on their terms over here. Take that hill out of the equation. That hill is a major advantage right now for the blue team. And if the red team tries to fight them on their terms, they are toast. This battle's over before it's even started, I reckon. Alright, we've got our first engagement, and a general here has fallen from the blue team. Whose is it? Oh, yeah, it's alright. Never mind. That's one of the it's one of the computer players, AIs. Yeah, there was 2 computer players here, one for each team. But it just involved one unit there, and they were easily, I think, disposed of. I can't speak for the red team AI player just yet. I can only speak for the blue team's AI at the moment. Anyway, the Orient is engaging England here in the town. He's somewhere here anyway. Howitzers firing on the 8-pounder here. Took out one member of the crew there. Blue team's taken another house and another house. So, right now it is 4 points to 3. Literally. Napoli is getting in his skirmishes in there dangerously close. Of course, we've got that artillery support there from the hill that we talked about. We got 8 artillery pieces and 3 howitzers coming on, all firing in this direction. Maybe the blue team has another artillery howitzer piece I haven't seen yet. Because we saw some howitzer fire fall here before. This unit formed square just in the nick of time, deterred that cav charge, but this unit's probably going to fall back a little bit. He's outnumbered. Sweden should press his advantage while he can. Try and knock out as many of those men as he can before the unit retreats over the hill. England's being forced back. We've got France here outflanking England. Where is Saxony? His allies need him. Okay, I'm seeing I saw the artillery piece before. And that's the general, it would seem. Yep, it is. But where's the rest of his army? England right now scrambling to get to safety. We got one brave unit here of King German Legion 8-foot. I actually thought he was leaving them behind to hold off Napoli as long as he could. But no, England's continuing their withdrawal. Okay, the red team now using the town here to protect their units as best they can. Cavalry unit here is getting butchered. King German Legion, light dragoons. Getting absolutely slapped there by the infantry of France. And 5 units in this house is a little excessive, I gotta say. But we got Sweden here challenging France for the dominance of this hill. We got stakes all around the area. We got some sappers here. Well, those guys can get a few kills. That is pointless. If one of these guys can make his bullet bend over that hill and hit his enemy, then he deserves 10 cartons of beer, at least. Or in those days, 10 barrels of beer. Or 10 barrels of rum. The 8-pounder crew here is... Are they toast? No, they weren't, but they might be now. No, crew is still alive. They're still in the game. So we've got some action here on the L parts of the line, and we better get going soon. I don't know if France will do a counter charge. These units here can form square. Yeah, they're forming square now. Okay, there's Saxony. He's arriving in force. Pushing the French troops we saw around here earlier back further into the city. Napoli and Spain, or France, Espagne are moving around.
Our men are running, sir.
How's that artillery there on the hill? It's still there. They're not coming down. We've got one of the French generals there standing very, very far away from the actual battle. While France continues to push England back. As I say that, we see France moving back. Alright, Saxony is pushing. Wow, okay. So this is the second howitzer piece we saw earlier that I didn't know was there. I suspected was there, but I didn't see it until now. The crew is still alive, they just fled. This tells you France is going to try to reclaim this artillery later on. Saxony surging through into the town here. France lining up their troops at the mouth of the street, sending in their cav.
Our men are running, sir.
Napoli's here. Saxony's charging into him. France needs to move up fast. Napoli needs his help. Geez, Napoli's throwing everything he's got here into this mouth. He wants to win this battle. Who you got here? France coming in. He's supporting him. Napoli's continuing to press. Big fight here for the heart of the town. I gotta say, I'm liking blue team's chances. Saxony seems to have run out of units that he sent in the area. I'm not sure where the remaining forces are. Oh, they're out here. They're moving on Napoli's forces over here, at least half the army. Got some hussars charging in.
Sir, our general is under attack.
Looks like the infantry managed to repel the cavalry there. Yeah, moving in, moving out like that can be very costly. Looks like the English artillery there driving France back a little bit. Okay, what we got here? Some hussars try to take on the dragoons. They outnumbered them considerably. He needed more support than that. Meanwhile, it's getting very hard to tell what's happening down there with the buildings and the trees. Now we've got Saxony maybe being sneaky here. He's trying to do a rear charge here on Napoli's forces and he's going to succeed. Nice job. The Napoli line here seems oblivious to them right now. Oh no, he's reacting. One unit formed square, the other one broke, but he should get that one back. It's running to the safety of the army. That's a really positive thing to happen when a unit breaks on you like that. So Saxon needs to move forward and throw a few volleys their way. Try and make sure they don't come back. Now we've got a lot of Napoli forces here bunched up in a very small area here with a lot of rifles pointed their way. This could really hurt Napoli in a second. There you go. We got more cav coming in. If something works, keep doing it. But Napoli's switched on this time. Forms square much faster, repels the cav charge. Didn't break them, they're wavering. United Kingdom moving this way, it would seem. A couple of units at least. Okay, we've got Sweden here moving forward. They're challenging France for the house. Well, France, we know, committed a bit there to that house and this defence. And Sweden has pushed him off the hill and further back.
This building has fallen to the enemy.
There you go. Yeah, it looks like the red team now is in control with the most points so far. And they've got the high ground. As they put them in the firing line of the artillery. Just a bunch of cav right there. Oh. Napoli artillery moving their way. Not sure where the French artillery is right now. Oh, that's right there, embedded in the cavalry. Under escort is what you should always do, guys. Escort your artillery. Try and keep it secure. A lot of players make the mistake of thinking their artillery is safe, go off to other parts of the battle, come back and realise that their artillery is already dead. Skirmishers should always try to fight line infantry outside of their range. Right now, they've got skirmishers here fighting the infantry on their terms. It's always a recipe for disaster if you're the skirmish side. Okay, so how's Napoli faring? England's encroaching on them from the south. Saxony from the north. Looks like Napoli's getting ready to set up his line. And put one unit in reserve in the town, or the city. So Napoli's seemingly taking on two players here. Saxony's back. He really wants to win this fight in the centre of town, doesn't he? He just keeps sending more units this way. Saxony's on the verge of defeat over here again. They broke each other, but France continues to hold. You guys, Sweden's skirmishers here, taking little pot shots at the camels. So Sweden's getting ready to fire down the street there. Their enemy looks like they're out of range. We've got France here approaching their left. Same with some Napoli forces as well, but Sweden has it covered. We got one French unit just way out to the right here. Drawing a couple of Swedish units towards him, which is good news for the blue team. Now look, if Sweden moves in here fast enough, and I reckon if he peels off one unit here and then brings in this unit as well, and begins pushing hard at this town, they can intercept the reinforcements coming through the streets here, possibly, as they try to reinforce this line. Like, Sweden outnumbers these guys. He can push them back if he moves in aggressively. Well, looks like Sweden might be, sorry, Saxony, I did it again. Saxony might be forced to begin his street fight as he pursues Napoli further in.
Our men are running for.
We've got a strange formation here from France. France 1807 is in a very strange position. We've got England firing on his troops. Okay, good, he's moving. Seems like he was putting himself in a perilous position before. Okay, the artillery is being deployed. Yeah, things might start moving in France's favour here. He could also destroy the building too. Yeah, we've got a massive blob of French troops, which doesn't serve the blue team well at all yet. Gotta spread those guys out, get moving. We've got English cav all the way over here. We've got a ton of dragoons here broken. We've got John Osby Vandeleur pursuing these guys. Not good news for France. They need to get another unit over here to save this one. Oh, it reformed. Now, will the Spain player engage? He has to engage, or he's going to lose the unit again.
We have killed their general, sir. Now they must.
Okay, it's the first enemy general there to fall. They broke again, but they will probably reform. Whose general was that? Opscc. Who was that at? Looks to be a lucky artillery strike that killed him. Happens actually a lot. More often than not, the most common way for a general to die on this battle, in Napoleon in general, is by artillery strike. I think in second most common general death is a cavalry strike. That hit the building and did no damage. Oh no, hang on. I'm confused. It's like the building is damaged in different parts. It's like it's 3 buildings in one, you know? Yeah. According to this, I've got 1% here, 15 in the middle, 3 on the other side. Now there's a howitzer bullet there. Or shell. Napoli's facing off against Sweden. Got Napoli's artillery there, driving Sweden back. That's too much ground for him to cover. Napoli's artillery is just hammering the Swedish army here. He might be planning to move back around, reinforce Saxony, and push the blue team this way, using the buildings as cover. They got time, 31 minutes left on the clock. Spain right now just guarding his artillery. Seems like he wants that building gone before he moves in. We've got a lot of English troops in reserve here. That artillery should be able to hit them once this building is gone. France is in a good position where he is. He just needs to be a little patient. He can wait out the English. Just let his artillery go to work. But if England keeps moving up more troops here, this might prompt the artillery response. Again, horrible field position for the English and French. The terrain here rendering both sides useless. They're just shooting into the dirt. You got all of these massive artillery pieces here. 30 pounds of solid metal just flying towards these guys every volley. Now, there's only one reason I reckon Saxony would send his cavalry over here, and that's to try and take out the artillery. He's got a long ride ahead. We've got camels here to our right, which I think are moving towards us, but not fast enough. Luckily, Napoli has some cavalry of his own here, They're hiding behind the bushes. I only saw them just now. France also has a couple units over here. The artillery crew. The missing artillery crew. From a long year ago. They are protected. Actually, I don't think this is the howitzer crew. I think this is part of the Panda crew. These take a long march ahead. I think. Just going this way. Now, I'll just be guessing where they would have left their artillery. Well, Saxony has successfully entered the streets and is pushing Napoleon out. Napoli out, sorry, not Napoleon. Oh, they broke his elite cavalry. He's sustaining heavy casualties. They might be falling back to the safety of their artillery. Okay, we have a set of 5 howitzers, I think. There's France's artillery. Oh, they're over here again. We got England here bayoneting some Napoleon troops. Napoli troops, jeez. Keep saying Napoleon. Come on, Micka. Well, England should be victorious. They're fighting with muzzles, not bayonets. Those guys in the house are shooting at France. There could be the English artillery there. Napoli has some infantry over here. Just standing around. Well, this is another example of a unit that broke, reformed, and unfortunately the player's not aware of it just yet. Most of the Swedish army here should be relatively protected from the Napoli artillery. That small hill there would be providing them a lot of protection, or at least forcing the artillery to shoot over their heads. But they ought to keep moving this direction, try and keep that small hill between them and the artillery at all times. Okay, now Sweden and Saxony have really linked up now. Blue team's trying to reorganize themselves. The French artillery really keeping the English here pinned. That looks like a howitzer around there. France will probably really struggle to get his howitzers back. Honestly, I think we'll see Napoli and both the French teams form back and set up this huge line straight on the right of the artillery here. They'll just point downwards, link up with the Napoli artillery, and just like force the red team to really come to them. But honestly, the red team should not. The red team should just move back, capture all the 4 pointers, and force the hand of the blue team to move towards them. Because they got the points to win this match in their territory right now. They don't need to be this aggressive. It's a blue team that has to be aggressive. And Sweden's playing it smart. He's fallen back again. I'm surprised he pushed as far as he did, given the artillery firing on them. He did leave one unit sort of hanging dry, and it seems to have copped it a little bit. Alright guys, we're back. We've got a small battle forming over here between some English forces and in France. England was trying to be sneaky, I reckon, just sending over a few units around this building here. They're trying to chase after one French unit that was isolated, but the French-Spanish player here sent over some reinforcements, and well, we might have a battle on our hands here. Nice hit from the artillery. Came straight from the 8-pounders there. England can't win. That's why he's starting to fall back. Now we also know that England here has a 9-pounder crew. They've vanished again, which is annoying. But they were just around here. They are moving up their artillery. They might be trying to take on France. We'll find out soon enough. 68 here, 77 here. This unit's lost, well, just under half their strength. Nice positioning here from the English player. You see the French troops in the smoke. 71st Lightfoot. 2 units of them. Napoli's cav went down there. The elite cav units back. I thought they lost more than that. Maybe Napoli I think had 2 units of elite cavalry. The Corazzieri. Yeah, I think he definitely had 2 units of them. Camels here going in for a charge. What is France trying to accomplish by being this aggressive? He's going after the artillery. Alright. This was a 9-pounder crew. Mission accomplished. England definitely needed that. But right now, the red team can still play it safe. They don't need to be this aggressive. They just got to structure their defense around this building as the blue team moves on them. Right now, I think the red team should just be thinking, hold the perimeter, hold the line, take cover, dig in. Okay, we've got a bayonet charge here from Napoli. England's trying to form up to fire a volley at him. He's forming square? Oh, because he's got cav nearby. Yeah. Well, they can form square. We've got some Royal Welsh Fusiliers. And more Lightfoot. This English unit is holding back the Napoli tide, but not for much longer. Okay. King German Legion in a good firing position. Down to 38. We've got some Swedish troops here firing on the flank of Napoli. France trying to move up, but actually they're not firing at these guys here. So Sweden's got a great position here. No one's firing on him in response. He's got a wheel left in a second. So we got England here trying to occupy France's attention. Howitzers are firing. And now we got England hammering Napoli with a vengeance. This building can take a lot of hits, I tell you what. One more volley, you should see it explode. Okay, France has shifted their artillery to fire on Sweden. The howitzers are really trying to target them, bring them down. Napoli sending in more cav. Seems like this relentless bombarding on the red team is getting to them. So Napoli cav has them. Oh, Sachsen has arrived with reinforcements. They got their elite musketeer. That should push Napoli back, buy the red team some time. We've got 3 units moving up. 2 can't form a square. The other 2 can. We've got to run to the forest. Well, both sides can definitely hit the other. France is moving up on this side though. Should they be going in this house yet? If they blow up this building, it should kill a lot of the troops inside. As long as they stop firing their artillery on this building, their troops will be safe. We've got the French general here moving up from Espagne. Saxony moving around. It really feels like the blue team has worn down the red team through attrition, just relentless bombarding of artillery. A couple of sneak attacks here and there. Seems to have really chipped away here at the red team's strength. They won the building from the English. And we got Sweden here trying to take the house and take the capital building. Balance of power slowly shifting Sweden's favour. We've got 4 units moving through the trees. And Sweden's got 2 units already firing on these guys as they approach.
Our men are running for.
Sweden's outnumbered. We got cavalry coming in from behind. We could have cavalry coming in from the side. It's got to be an easier choice for France rather than trying to take Sweden head on. What we got here? I think there's a couple of units still over here. They're about to be gone though. Alright. Cav is circling. They are going to attack Sweden from the back. These guys probably have to form square soon. Or turn right. Yep, he's going to turn right. No, he's going to retreat. France making a move now inside the city. Saxony general here in reach. If he's not dead already. This is probably him. He got away. Napoleon's moving forward again.
Our men are running first.
Swedish forces here, they're just being overpowered and cut down. Sweden was a bit aggressive earlier on. He didn't need to be. I think that Napoli artillery did a number on his army. .64 now. Okay, they're gone. Sweden's just sort of congregating around the house here, making the last stand. 50%, we saw no explosion. Isn't there supposed to be an explosion of some sorts? Maybe there isn't for the larger buildings. They're on fire. You can see guys go down inside the building. It's just too much firepower. There you go. Yeah, 63%. We've got 8 minutes left on the clock. Got some Kurfürst in the distance. France will just blast them if they get in too close. The artillery, the howitzers might even break them. Yep, there they go. French forces here shooting across the small pond in the back. Sweden's got enemies in front and behind. Down to 115. Lost 40 men very quickly.
Our men are running first.
Napoli's moving for a bayonet charge. And they're toast. Got French cavalry. Is this a cuirassiers? It is. The cuirassiers or something like that.
We've taken a building, sir.
Okay. It's now 5-1 or 5-2. And we've got the blue team here trying to take the house. Napoli should probably send in that second unit they got there. Well, actually, it's already part of it. It's like a wall of bayonets. Careful. They got their own troops here. This is the last bastion of safety. This is going to be a long fight. Napoli has blood to spare, but they're wavering. That could be due to, in some way, the howitzers themselves. The howitzers are destroying this building very, very quickly. We're at 32% already. 49, that was a huge hit there. The howitzers could have this building destroyed long before any reinforcements come close. Sweden's got one unit there. Boom. It broke Napoli, but not Sweden. They'll have this building destroyed in a matter of minutes. It's a race now. Can the howitzers destroy this building before the timer runs out? We've got lots of Napoli reinforcements coming in along with some French troops. Howitzers hammering the hillside here. The howitzers shifted targets. They were seconds away from destroying that house. I don't know why they stopped. You take the house if you want to, but destroying the house would end this battle much faster. Alright peoples, we have 50 seconds left. Alright peoples, we have 50 seconds left on the clock here, and one house is controlled by Sweden down the end there. No one's going to reach it in time, so we'll just close it out right here, I reckon. And we have victory here for Timber and his team here. Timber 977, Daddy Mack 1123, and QuickScratch on 978. We have Imonoz here 1189, Opscc 990, and Greta on 1035. Well done to all players. Okay, kill counts here. The Corpse Cuirassiers 131, the Gallard 83, and those were the best performing troops there of his army. The rest of them did, well, poor to good. And that is that. So, thank you to you for sending me the replay. If you want to see your own replay featured here on this channel, guys, you can post them directly to me on the Discord via my Discord ID. My email also at scoutsoфentertainment@gmail.com. You can also join my Discord server at Scouts Reconnaissance, where you can post your replays into the Battle Replay sub-channel you will find there, or you can tag me in the replay that you post on your respective Discord as well. This is Micka on behalf of Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Goodbye, my fellow Scouts. Catch you in the next Total War battle.